Welcome inside the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio for a very special Raw and SmackDown production of Saturday night's main event. The road to the Royal Rumble on January 1st continues right here tonight in the heart of Columbus. And in your main event, the WWE United States Championship is going to be on the line from Friday Night SmackDown. Mustafa Ali puts the championship up against the almighty Bobby Lashley. One-on-one, Ali eliminated Lashley in the Battle Royal at the All-Star Kickoff. Is Lashley going to leave Columbus, Ohio the champion tonight? Or is Mustafa Ali going to get the best of Bobby Lashley yet again? But we kick things off with another matchup from Friday Night SmackDown. The Prince Finn Balor is in the house here in Columbus, Ohio. The Nationwide Arena is packed for this event tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. Weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
The Prince Finn Balor set for action in this Friday Night SmackDown matchup on Saturday night's main event. But as we mentioned, coming up on January the 1st, we're kicking off the new year with the Royal Rumble. The road to WrestleMania begins in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Sunday night, January the 1st, 2023, a live premiere at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, the Royal Rumble. And I'm sure this man, the Prince Finn Balor, is looking to enter that 30-man fray. 15 men from Raw, 15 men from SmackDown, the 30-man over the top rope Royal Rumble matchup. Finn Balor, of course, back at the All-Star Kickoff, picked up a victory over Shinsuke Nakamura, a man who's been a thorn in his side for well over a month here in the WWE. Of course, both men were drafted to Friday Night SmackDown, continuing their issues on the blue brand. Balor hoping to put Nakamura in his hindsight for good after the All-Star Kickoff matchup back on December the 9th, a couple of weeks ago. But tonight, that man, the Prince, has got his hands full with a former NXT United Kingdom champion. As a matter of fact, the first ever NXT United Kingdom champion, Tyler Bate, who signed officially to Friday Night SmackDown a couple of weeks ago after answering an open challenge for Ricochet's Cruiserweight Championship at the MGM Grand at the All-Star Kickoff as well. Tyler Bate came up short on that night, but was offered a Friday Night SmackDown contract and is officially a part of the blue brand. And speaking of the man himself, he's here in Ohio.
And his opponent, representing Mustache Mountain from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate.
As we mentioned, Tyler Bate accepted an open challenge from the current Cruiserweight champion Ricochet a couple of weeks ago on Friday Night SmackDown. Tyler Bate, of course, came up short in the matchup, but what a phenomenal performance it was from that man, Tyler Bate. You want to talk about showing up and showing out on your first night on the main roster. Tyler Bate did just that. Again, may have came up short, but everybody's going to remember the name of Tyler Bate after that night. And another huge opportunity at hand tonight against the Prince Finn Balor. Two Friday Night SmackDown competitors looking to build momentum towards the 30-man Royal Rumble matchup on Sunday night, January the 1st. And a night that will feature Friday Night SmackDown's United States Championship being defended. Mustafa Ali defends the gold against the almighty Bobby Lashley. Every man's going to have their eye on that main event. Every man in the SmackDown locker room going to be looking to see who leaves Columbus, Ohio tonight, the United States Champion, and that includes these two men. And here we go with your opening contest here on this special Raw and SmackDown production of Saturday night's main event, a WWE Classic, now in the lead up to the Royal Rumble as well. And of course, still to come tonight, Monday Night Raw participants are in the house. Kevin Owens from Raw is in action later this evening against the Street Profits, Montez Ford. And also for Monday Night Raw, they're going to crown the new #1 contenders for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship when Naomi and Sasha Banks go up against Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan later tonight here on Saturday night's main event. Right now, we got Tyler Bate bringing some of that British strong style to Finn Balor. What a shot. Tyler Bate, we've mentioned it during his matchup with Ricochet a number of weeks ago, but one of the most full package competitors you will find inside of the squared circle. He can go fast-paced, really bring that cruiserweight action to the ring. He can go technical, he can brawl. Tyler Bate knows how to get it done inside of the ring, and miscalculated that knee maneuver there. Finn Balor a little out of position, but rest assured, Tyler Bate's coming in tonight with a plan, is going to execute it to fruition. He sends Finn Balor to the outside. Remember, as we mentioned, Balor with the victory over Shinsuke Nakamura at the All-Star Kickoff back on December 9th. And that was coming off a couple of losses in a row for Finn Balor. So Balor finally getting back in the win column. Back on SmackDown a few weeks ago, not looking to come up short yet again and fall right back into the position he was. Balor looking to continue that momentum here tonight on Saturday night's main event as he drives Tyler Bate into the barricade. If there's one thing we know about Finn Balor, Finn will take a win any means necessary, even if that includes taking a count-out victory here. Tyler Bate, tough as nails, back into the ring, continuing the fight with the Prince Finn Balor. As we were mentioning, every man in the SmackDown locker room going to have their eyes on that United States Championship main event here tonight. Mustafa Ali, who won the gold back at the All-Star Kickoff by eliminating Bobby Lashley, the last man in that 8-man Battle Royal. Lashley going to get his opportunity to become the United States Champion one-on-one later tonight here in the Nationwide Arena. But right now, Tyler Bate is rolling. Couple of drop kicks. Balor catching him midair, and a backbreaker there to the smaller competitor. Tyler Bate picking the ankle. Size never been a problem for Tyler Bate. He has taken on the best of them. There's a reason he was the first ever NXT United Kingdom champion. You remember back to that inaugural United Kingdom Championship tournament in January 2017. Who was in the ring when Tyler Bate was awarded the gold? The man he is in the ring with tonight, the Prince Finn Balor. So Balor knows exactly the man he is inside that ring with right now. He knows the assets of Tyler Bate. He knows the skill level of Tyler Bate. Balor looking to pick apart his opponent tonight and walk away with the victory. Another drop kick to the side of the head by the Prince. Again, looking to keep that momentum going after the win over Shinsuke Nakamura a few weeks ago, and with the Royal Rumble looming so close, January the 1st, less than 2 weeks away here. Every man on Raw and SmackDown is looking to build momentum, be able to enter their name into the 30-man pool. 15 men from SmackDown, 15 men from Raw, but only one man can be the last man standing and will punch their ticket to WrestleMania. As Balor delivers the double stomp on Tyler Bate. Bate is worse for wear right now. It's now or never for him to get back into this, as Finn Balor is really taking over this matchup. And right there, avoiding another double stomp. And Bate, look at this. Picks the legs, going for a submission hold here. Bit of a reverse Boston Crab. And this is what we talk about with Tyler Bate. A complete skill level inside of that ring, but Balor able to counter out of it, and a swing blade by the Prince. Classic maneuver by Finn Balor. Tyler Bate is in trouble right now. It may have been Bate's last-ditch effort to get back into this contest, that reverse Boston Crab, but I think the last few minutes of punishment by the Prince, Bate not able to really give it his all in that submission. Finn Balor is able to pick the ankle of Tyler Bate, and now Tyler Bate once again finds himself in a predicament here tonight on Saturday night's main event. A damn near brain buster right near the center of the squared circle. Now Balor going behind. Now Tyler Bate with the counter. Look at this, Bate springboard. Lariat there takes out Finn Balor. What a maneuver. And Tyler Bate headed to the top rope. Could be looking for that corkscrew maneuver here. There it goes, but Finn Balor gets out of the way. Tyler Bate, springboard lariat, but unfortunately crashes and burns off the high-risk maneuver, and Finn Balor finds himself in the driver's seat. Into the cover goes the Prince. And that's all she wrote on your opening contest. A hell of an effort yet again by the first ever NXT United Kingdom champion, but unfortunately for Tyler Bate tonight, the man he opposed in the ring was just a little bit better. Finn Balor able to avoid disaster off that corkscrew from the top rope. Tyler Bate crashing and burning dead center of the ring, and Finn Balor had an answer to his Tyler Bate problem here tonight.
Here is your winner, Finn Balor!
Well, for every man on Raw and SmackDown, all roads lead to Sunday night, January the 1st, 2023. Less than 2 weeks away, the Royal Rumble event. And the Prince Finn Balor looking to enter that 30-man Royal Rumble matchup and looking to punch his ticket to WrestleMania. We're back inside the Nationwide Arena here in Columbus, Ohio, and it's time for a little Monday Night Raw action. And it is time to crown the #1 contenders for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, currently held by Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell of the Way. Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan already in the square circle, set to compete here tonight, but here comes challenger #1.
And from Orlando, Florida,
Naomi makes her way to the ring. Recently on Monday Night Raw, she picked up a singles victory over Mia Yim. But tonight, Naomi teams up with, of course, her tag team partner, the Boss Sasha Banks. The Boss and Glow looking to punch their ticket to the Royal Rumble event to challenge for the Women's Tag Team Championships. But up first, they got to get through Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan. And it's hard to say if there's anybody more hungry in the women's division right now than Bliss and Morgan. They had a shot at Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell back at Monday Night Raw Homecoming in Madison Square Garden on December the 7th, unfortunately coming up short in that event. So Bliss and Liv Morgan looking to bounce back tonight. Naomi and Sasha Banks oppose them on the other side of the ring, but with an opportunity of a lifetime at the Women's Tag Team Championships hanging in the balance, any means necessary to get the victory. And I'm sure all four of these women are more motivated than ever to get that victory inside of the ring. It is boss time!
And from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
A woman who has had a decorated career here in the WWE. NXT Women's Champion, she's held the gold on Raw and SmackDown. She's been at the top of the mountain, and she has held the Women's Tag Team Championships as well. But tonight, Sasha Banks looking to march her way onto the Royal Rumble once again alongside her tag team partner, Naomi. Two women that have held the championship gold before, relinquished them under a year ago, but are now back in action here in the WWE. May have came up short in the Women's Tag Team Championship tournament in the lead up to Survivor Series, but a new opportunity lies in their wait tonight. So Saturday night's main event continues. Thank you for joining us here tonight from the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. Already been an exciting evening, but still to come. Monday Night Raw's Kevin Owens set to take on the Street Profits, Montez Ford. And plus in your main event, the United States Championship is on the line when the almighty Bobby Lashley meets the heart and soul of Friday Night SmackDown in Mustafa Ali. All that on the road to Sunday night, January the 1st, 2023. A live premiere spectacle here on the No Nation Gaming YouTube channel. What quite possibly may be our best pay-per-view to date, the Royal Rumble event, taking place live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The road to WrestleMania begins on New Year's night. Cannot wait to get there, but let's focus on the action inside of the ring right now. Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks going at it, two women who got a lot of history with each other. And Naomi and Liv Morgan, your current legal competitors inside of this ring. I'm sure Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell got their eyes locked on this matchup. They know what it's like to be in there with Liv and Alexa Bliss, at least most recently, because of the matchup at Raw Homecoming. At the end of the day, the more homework you can do, the more scouting you can do, it's only going to benefit you when it's your time to step up to the ring. You may not like the attitudes of Candice and Indy, but they are two pound-for-pound incredible performers in the women's division. Hence the reason they are, wait a minute, Naomi, small package here on Liv Morgan. Not enough. As we are saying, hence the reason Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell were the surviving team in the Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. The team with the most experience, the team with the most talent together as a duo, you gotta say. The team that currently holds the gold atop the women's division. Naomi going at Liv Morgan there for the drop kick. Liv able to dodge it. And of course, the women's championship in the WWE currently held by the ballsy, badass Shotzi. And as we found out this past Monday night on Raw, Shotzi's next Women's Championship defense already signed for the Royal Rumble on January 1st. The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, the woman she defeated back at Survivor Series for the gold, coming back for her rematch. Asuka and Shotzi, the final chapter, round number 3. A story that has been building up between those two women since June 26th of this year will come to a head at the Royal Rumble for the Women's Championship. Can't wait to get to the Royal Rumble. The women's title is going to be on the line. Of course, the 30-man Royal Rumble matchup. And, of course, the women's tag team championships are going to be on the line. One of these two teams is heading to Toronto. Sasha Banks off the top with a crossbody on Alexa Bliss. Nice double team maneuver by the Boston Glow. Sasha and Alexa Bliss, as we mentioned, two women who got a lot of history with each other inside of this ring. They simply just do not like each other. Two polar opposite of competitors in the WWE Women's Locker Room. Both have had decorated careers, both have been champions, but both at the end of the day got a disdain for each other that ain't gonna stop anytime soon. Hell, I'm sure it's only making them more motivated to walk away tonight as the victors and the #1 contenders. Sasha Banks off the Enziguri, in control of this matchup for her team. Alexa down and out right now. Liv and Naomi were going at it for the first few minutes. Some fresh legs in here, at least the last minute or so for both duos in this matchup. And Sasha Banks is really doing a number on the goddess Alexa Bliss right now. Sasha looking better than ever inside of the ring here tonight. Columbus, Ohio, Nationwide Arena, the home of Saturday night's main event. Well, thank you everybody at home for tuning into this live premiere or catching the replay. And happy holidays to those who celebrate just days before Christmas. One of these two teams getting quite the holiday gift here tonight. #1 contenders for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Who's it gonna be? Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan, Sasha Banks, and Naomi. Well, collar and elbow there by Alexa Bliss, and we have really been seeing a battle between these two women the last number of minutes. And Sasha, wait a minute, pinfall scenario here. All the weight on Alexa Bliss. But Bliss gets the shoulder up. Sasha gonna tag in Naomi. Alexa crawling to her corner. Tag made to Liv Morgan. Once again, fresh legs for both duos here. Who's gonna get the upper hand? Naomi hits that clothesline. That's the move that she tried to hit when the bell sounded in this matchup, but Liv Morgan dodged it. Naomi this time able to nail it flush. Whatever she had in mind there, Liv Morgan able to battle it out. Oh, wait a minute, Naomi striking fast, striking hard, signature kicks to Liv. Naomi into the cover. Do we have our new #1 contenders here? And Liv Morgan gets the shoulder up. Naomi gonna continue the fight on Liv. As this match continues, as we mentioned, the Women's Championship going to be on the line at the Royal Rumble between the ballsy badass Shotzi and the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. It was just this past Monday night on Raw. Wait a minute. Liv Morgan kicks out. It was just this past Monday night on Raw that Shotzi issued an open challenge for the Women's Championship that was accepted by a returning Tegan Knox. What a matchup it was on Monday. Tegan really took Shotzi to the limit. Almost won the Women's Championship in that matchup. Shotzi, as we always talk about every time the ballsy badass is inside the ring, just continuing to get better, continuing to get tougher each and every time she steps foot inside the squared circle. She will meet yet another meeting with the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, at the Royal Rumble. But wait a minute here, Naomi looking for the submission hold that tapped out Mia Yim a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. Liv Morgan's getting close. Naomi's trying to wrench it in. You can only hold on for so long, though, before things break it up. Alexa and Sasha's brawl makes its way into the ring, and Liv Morgan able to get out of that submission hold. And that may have been a last-ditch effort by Naomi to put Liv away. Can't let Liv gain offense in this contest here, but look at her off the second rope with the Bulldog. Into the cover. I think we have our new #1 contenders, but you can't count out Naomi and Sasha Banks. Still in this matchup, the tag team affair rolls on. Columbus, Ohio getting a women's tag team wrestling treat here tonight. All four of these ladies leaving everything on the line inside of the ring. Naomi trying to battle back after taking some punishment from Liv Morgan there. That second rope bulldog driving Naomi into the canvas. You're risking concussion off a maneuver like that, but there's the tag to the boss, Sasha Banks. Double team action there. Clothesline spear combo. Sasha and Naomi looking good in this contest. Liv continues to fight back, continues to survive, as she does right there again. Now a drop toe hold by Liv Morgan. Liv's been in a couple of minutes. She's taking some big time offense. Might be a good idea to tag in the Goddess. And there it is. There's the tag to Alexa Bliss. Looks like we're going to see a little tag team maneuver out of Morgan and Bliss here. And a double back body drop. Sasha Banks nearly hitting the roof of the Nationwide Arena off that one. Whatever Bliss had in mind, Sasha Banks had it scouted. Sasha going for the right hand. Alexa counters. Back and forth we go between the boss and the Goddess here tonight on Saturday night's main event. Ripping Bliss off in the corner. Sasha, Jesus, did you see the knee? Tag made to Naomi again. Snapmare, kick to the back. Double teams left and right from our two duos here tonight. Both teams working as cohesive units here. Naomi and Sasha Banks with experience holding the gold. Alexa and Liv Morgan continuing to gain tag team experience week after week. Naomi from the top with a splash. Will that be all? And Alexa Bliss gets the shoulder up. Naomi so close from marching their way to the Royal Rumble. Sasha took out Liv there. Wait a minute, Naomi. Sunset flip. Oh, wait a minute. Tying her up here like a pretzel in the middle of the ring. Submission hold by the Glow herself. And Alexa Bliss has got no choice but to tap out. When you're dead center of the ring, there's absolutely nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to reach. And Naomi and Sasha Banks putting together the blueprint to win this matchup here tonight. A physical tag team matchup on both ends, but we have our new #1 contenders for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships coming up on January the 1st.
Here are your winners, Naomi and Sasha Banks.
Well, the Royal Rumble is shaping up to be our biggest event yet. And it has been made official. Candice LeRae at Indy Hartwell's next championship defense goes against the Boss and the Glow. Sasha and Naomi are on their way to Toronto. Will they be the next Women's Tag Team Champions? The action continues here tonight on Saturday night's main event. And we're about to have a party in Columbus because one half of the Street Profits, Montez Ford, is set for one-on-one action. What a night it's been thus far here in Columbus, Ohio, and still to come in your main event. The United States Championship from Friday Night SmackDown is up for grabs when the heart and soul of SmackDown and the current champion, Mustafa Ali, defends the gold against the almighty challenger, Bobby Lashley. That is still to come later tonight here in the Nationwide Arena, but up now, some action from the Red Brand from Monday Night Raw. Montez Ford set to go one-on-one with the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. This man's had a target on his back for weeks, but you can't say he didn't put it there himself.
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
Well, not too many in the Monday Night Raw locker room are fond of this man, Kevin Owens, but quite frankly, I don't think Kevin Owens gives a damn. The night he was drafted to Monday Night Raw, he made his return for the first time since WrestleMania this year, when he was been out with an injury. He attacked the Rated R superstar Edge in the locker room, laid out Edge just days after he competed inside Hell in a Cell at Survivor Series. Unfortunately, we haven't seen the Rated R superstar since. We have seen Kevin Owens in action since then. That was back at the Raw Homecoming in Madison Square Garden where he defeated the New Day's Big E. So Owens continuing his action here tonight, and I'm sure in KO's mind is looking to build momentum towards the Royal Rumble matchup. They don't call him the prize fighter for nothing. I'm sure Owens is looking to throw his name into the 30-man fray on January the 1st. But I'm sure Montez Ford would like that same sentiment as well. The action continues. Owens and Montez Ford from Monday Night Raw. This is a big opportunity for Montez Ford tonight. Angelo Dawkins not in his corner. Ford going it alone in this singles contest. You got to respect Montez Ford for that. What a win it could be for Montez Ford, not just for in the tag team realm for the Street Profits, which I'm sure Angelo Dawkins and Ford would both love to start rising the ranks here in the tag team division, possibly earn a World Tag Team Championship opportunity, after the Royal Rumble. But also in a singles fashion, Montez Ford, a win over Kevin Owens tonight, could absolutely elevate him in a singles capacity on Monday Night Raw. Of course, the Intercontinental Championship currently held by Pete Dunne, a part of the Red Brand. And what about the WWE Championship currently held by Randy Orton? Wins and losses matter around these parts, and you get those championship opportunities by simply getting your hand raised inside of the ring. So a lot riding on this matchup for Montez Ford tonight, but I'm sure, again, at Kevin Owens' mind, it's just about continuing his momentum towards the Royal Rumble. Senton from Kevin Owens. It's hard to argue with a man who's willing to do anything it takes to pick up a victory inside of that ring. You might have a disdain for Kevin Owens for the things he's done throughout his career, and again, most recently, putting the Rated R Superstar on the shelf. Edge was already nursing injuries from Hell in the Cell just a few days prior, was only in the building on Monday Night Raw that night to simply see where he was going to be drafted, which ended up being the Red Brand. Kevin Owens, as far as we know, simply took an opportunity to remind the WWE Universe just who the hell he is. Laid out Edge, putting him through not one but two tables, a stunner on the concrete floor in the back. Edge has been home nursing injuries ever since, and quite frankly, Kevin Owens couldn't give two dams. And Montez Ford looking to do one good for the Rated R Superstar tonight. Nice backbreaker. Now Ford splitting the leg of Kevin Owens here. Ford's looking good in this contest. He's hanging in there with the prize fighter Kevin Owens. Ford's an incredible talent inside of that ring as he's showing off right there. And that may have been a knockout blow. Into the cover he goes. Not just yet, but Ford's got to continue that offense, and he's got a great chance of winning this matchup here tonight on Saturday night's main event. Ford's got to be careful. He can't let Kevin Owens really pick him apart and just go full beatdown and brawling style in this matchup. Kevin Owens is vicious inside that squared circle. A lot of brawling in his arsenal. A lot of great wrestling in there as well. Kevin Owens just taking a moment to let the spotlight here in the Nationwide Arena shine upon him. Montez Ford is in trouble. He is getting the beat down. Owens is taking control of this matchup ever since Ford had an opportunity to put it away a few moments ago. Oh no, I thought he could be going for that senton, but instead packages him up, could be looking. Oh no, counter by Ford. Nice clothesline here. We already talked about it, but again, Ford knows the opportunity that's on the line for himself in a singles and tag team capacity here tonight. Not trying to let this opportunity slip through his fingers, but right now, Kevin Owens has got all the answers. Goes for the kick. Ford with the counter. Could have been looking for the stunner, but Owens again, every time Ford looks to chase the question, Kevin Owens has got an answer for him. Super kick, another shot. Owens is just unloading right now on the opponent, and again, down goes Ford. Oh no, Kevin Owens, look at this, springboard moonsault, and maneuvers like that are why KO is so dangerous in there. You never know where Kevin Owens is going to come from. Could go high risk, could brawl with you. Kevin Owens brings a full arsenal of tools to beat you down inside of that ring. Like him or not, you cannot argue with the results that Kevin Owens produces inside of the squared circle. And right now, Owens is in firm control of this matchup. We've been talking about it for weeks. We've been talking about it all night long. The Royal Rumble on January 1st. Every man is looking to build momentum and have an opportunity to enter the 30-man Royal Rumble matchup. And Kevin Owens is looking to do just that here tonight. And almost had Ford. Close call on the DDT. The gutsy Montez Ford reaching down deep. He's got that intestinal fortitude in him to keep bouncing back. Super kick to Owens. Ford is looking good right now. Is he going to pull off the upset over the prize fighter on your December 21st evening on Saturday night's main event? Ford continuing with the offense. You take out the legs, you're taking out some of those springboard maneuvers from Kevin Owens. How you could possibly take out the kicks that lead to the stunner. And when again Ford gets caught on the top rope. Don't call it high risk, high reward for nothing. No reward for Ford off those attempts. And a super kick from his own. Now Owens, signature senton. Ford is in trouble right now. Owens is once again in the driver's seat of this matchup. Oh, wait a minute. Burning hammer position. Spins him inside out. What a neck breaker. The dangerous, destructive prize fighter, Kevin Owens, beating the hell out of one half of the Street Profits. Ford trying to dodge it, trying to get back into this thing. Oh, Owens is unloading right now. Ford catches the boot, spins him around. As Montez Ford got it in the bounce back and a DDT. And a clothesline. Montez Ford not looking to leave Columbus, but taking full advantage of the opportunity, but Kevin Owens has got an opinion on that. Backstabber right there. And now continuing to assault his opponent here tonight. And on the stunner by KO. Into the cover. Kevin Owens picks up the victory. Well, you know, as I said, you may not like Kevin Owens. I certainly don't like his attitude. But at the end of the day, you can't argue with the results he produces inside of the ring. There's a reason this man has held multiple championships here in the WWE, and there's a reason this man is 2-0 since his Monday Night Raw return.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens.
Wait a minute! The Rated R Superstar! Edge is in the house! We haven't seen Edge since the Raw after Survivor Series, and he's taking a look at the man who tried to put him on the shelf for good. Kevin Owens picks up the victory over Montez Ford, but the Rated R Superstar has arrived at Saturday night's main event, and he's looking to pass out Kevin Owens in the middle of the ring right now. Owens is tapping like a bitch, and Edge doesn't give a damn. Kevin Owens has had this coming. Edge has been sitting on that attack for weeks, and finally some aggression is let out by the Rated R Superstar. Edge returns here on Saturday night's main event. What is going to be next for the Rated R Superstar in the weeks to come on Monday Night Raw? The next time we come your way for a live premiere event, Sunday night, January the 1st, 2023, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, it's the Royal Rumble. And already signed for that event in Toronto. The WWE Women's Championship is on the line. It's the final meeting between the Empress of Tomorrow and the Ballsy Badass. Will Asuka win back the gold, or will Shotzi be leaving Toronto still the WWE Women's Champion? As we found out earlier tonight, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship set to be defended at the Royal Rumble when Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell of The Way take on the new #1 contenders, the Boston Glow, Sasha Banks and Naomi. The Friday Night SmackDown main event is official. The World Heavyweight Championship to be decided when #1 contender, the franchise, John Cena, takes on the man who just got out of a parking lot brawl this past week on SmackDown, Seth freaking Rollins. And the Monday Night Raw main event features the WWE Championship up for grabs when the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton defends the most prestigious prize in our business today against a former champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And speaking of those two men, coming up this Monday night on Raw, AJ and Orton will compete in a Pick Your Poison. AJ chooses Randy Orton's opponent. Orton chooses AJ Styles' opponent. That's coming up this Monday night on Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
It is main event time for the Nationwide Arena, Columbus, Ohio, December the 21st, 2022, Saturday night's main event. And the United States Championship from Friday Night SmackDown is on the line. The almighty Bobby Lashley was one of the final two men in the 8-man Battle Royal a couple of weeks ago at the SmackDown All-Star Kickoff in Vegas. Of course, Lashley was in there with the new champion Mustafa Ali. Ali got the best of Lashley, sent him over the top rope down to the ground, and Ali left Sin City the WWE United States Champion. Lashley's been thinking about that loss ever since. Championship gold slipping through the fingers of the Almighty. It was 2 weeks ago on Friday Night SmackDown that Bobby Lashley defeated Buddy Murphy inside of the squared circle. You can thank Seth Rollins a little bit for that victory, but in the end of the day, Lashley was the one who got his hand raised. And Bobby Lashley has earned himself a United States Championship opportunity here tonight. And of course, the man on the opposite side of the ring, Mustafa Ali, the current United States Champion, the self-proclaimed heart and soul of Friday Night SmackDown, a man who will take on any and all comers, such as Bobby Lashley. And the champion has arrived in Columbus, Ohio. Mustafa Ali has been on a career resurgence throughout 2022. Victories over Seth Rollins, victories over Austin Theory, victory over John Cena a couple months back. Ali was chasing championship gold the last number of months. He failed at a few opportunities for the WWE Championship. Unfortunately, came up short to become the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship prior to Survivor Series. Thanks to the WWE Draft, Ali getting sent to Friday Night SmackDown, a new leash on life, a new leash on his career, and Ali taking the most advantage of the opportunity that was at hand. One of the 8 men in the Battle Royal in Sin City a few weeks ago, and as you can see, the championship is around the waist of the heart and soul of Friday Night SmackDown. But that was in the past. We now focus on the present. Columbus, Ohio, host to Saturday night's main event and this epic United States Championship battle. Who is leaving with the gold?
Introducing the challenger from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley. And introducing the champion from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 182 pounds. He is the WWE United States Champion, Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali, an incredibly proud competitor to hold that United States Championship that means so much to him. Handing over the gold tonight. Is he handing it over for the first and final time in his first United States Championship defense in this reign? It is your main event to this special Raw and SmackDown production of Saturday night's main event on the road to January 1st at the Royal Rumble. Lashley, Ali, the bell has sounded. Who is leaving Ohio? The United States Champion. And Ali right off the bat, the drop kick to Lashley that might have just pissed off the almighty superstar as he levels Ali with that clothesline. Two completely different competitors inside of the squared circle. The size and strength of Lashley, the speed and agility of Ali. Who is going to get the best of the other here tonight for the United States Championship? The All-Star kickoff in Sin City that night belonged to Ali. But Lashley more motivated than ever. Coming up short in that Battle Royal, the victory over Buddy Murphy 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. Lashley seized the opportunity at hand, coming in 100% tonight. And also not 7 other men inside the ring tonight, just one in Ali. Able to focus in on Mustafa Ali. Will Lashley be able to take advantage and leave the new United States Champion? And a shoulder block to the current champion. Bobby Lashley has been chasing championship gold damn near all year, ever since losing the WWE Championship back in April to AJ Styles. Of course, Lashley was caught up in the midst and rivalries with Randy Orton and AJ Styles, and that really derailed him from chasing championship gold, but we knew in Lashley's mind, all he wanted was to get gold back around his waist. And ever since joining Friday Night SmackDown, the opportunities have presented themselves. Lashley not able to capitalize yet, but will tonight be the night. Oh, and a slap to Ali. Lashley can't take Ali lightly, though. That's one thing that we got to say about Mustafa Ali. He calls himself the heart and soul of Friday Night SmackDown for good reason. We've seen Mustafa Ali go the distance. We've seen him in there with the best of them, and we've seen him beat the best of them. We mentioned that Ali owns victories, multiple victories, over the man who is currently the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. It was also back in the summertime that Mustafa Ali picked up a victory over John Cena on Monday Night Raw. Ali has had an epic year here in the WWE 2022, a career resurgence, and almost retaining the United States Championship there, not just yet. Ali looking to end 2022 on a high note. Not only winning the United States Championship, but retaining the United States Championship. Of course, both of these men going to want to throw their name in the hat, as we've been talking about all night long, for the 30-man Royal Rumble matchup on Sunday night, January the 1st, 2023. As much as both of these men, as we mentioned, going to want to participate in that matchup, be two of the 15 SmackDown superstars to enter that Royal Rumble match. They can't look too far ahead. They got to focus on tonight and the United States Championship. Now Ali, super kick, follows it up with the tornado DDT, and that's what Ali's got to do in this matchup. Lashley has used his size and strength to ground Ali thus far in this matchup, but Ali's got to break free. He's got to strike where he can. He's got to take it to the air. He's got to use his assets to his availability here to try to topple the almighty Bobby Lashley tonight. And some overhand chops. Ali gonna throw anything necessary to try to keep Lashley down tonight, even if it means something a little unorthodox, but that's nothing out of the ordinary for Ali. Big time splash from the top rope. Not enough just yet, but the damage certainly done by the United States Champion. Of course, Mustafa Ali not only winning that Battle Royal 3 weeks ago on SmackDown, but just this past Friday night, defeating Legado del Fantasma Santos Escobar on SmackDown. So Ali riding a high of momentum as of late here in the WWE. Well, big time maneuvers there to retain the championship. Lashley, a kick out after one. Bobby Lashley is a former WWE champion, is former United States champion as well on multiple occasions. It's going to take a lot to keep Bobby Lashley down, but if there's anybody can do it, Mustafa Ali has silenced all the doubters throughout 2022, and he wants to do it again here tonight. And thank you again for joining us on your holiday week. Christmas on the horizon, December the 21st, 2022. Nationwide Arena, Columbus, Ohio. Saturday night's main event. What a night it's been. And Ali gonna be feeling that one on Christmas morning. Right to the back. Ali eats the hardest part of the ring there. Now Lashley gonna continue the assault on the outside. And this is not gonna go well for the United States champion. He cannot afford to take a beat down at ringside by the hands of the destroyer Bobby Lashley. Ali's got to get back into this matchup, but right now, things are not going his way. Manhandling the United States champion. And a power slam on the outside. Lashley knows he can't win the United States Championship via countout, but he can certainly do a certain level of damage on the outskirts of the ring. Bobby Lashley is just manhandling, as we mentioned, the United States champion right now. Ali is worse for wear, and he's got to get back into this matchup. Lashley is using his size and strength to his abilities, as we have mentioned throughout this contest, working in his favor. There's Ali taking the moment there. Lashley went in to break the count, went back out to the champion, and Ali was able to catch a breath, take advantage, hits the super kick. Not sure if he got all of it, but follows up with a Hurricane Rana. And here comes Ali. Speedy Gonzalez inside of the ring right now. Springboard. Moonsault maneuver there. off the middle rope. Didn't get a full rotation, but still certainly did some damage to the challenger. Ali, look at this. Swinging neck breaker. And Mustafa Ali has found himself back in the driver's seat of your main event tonight. Is the United States champion going to continue to trail his own path here tonight? Lashley on the top rope. Ali. Here comes the United States champion. X Factor there for the top rope. And Mustafa Ali, smart to go for the finish here. Into the cover he goes, but Lashley survives another moment in this matchup. What is it going to take for Mustafa Ali to leave Columbus, Ohio tonight, still your United States champion? And Ali springboard. Lashley able to dodge it. Oh, Lashley with the kick. And Lashley, dominator to Mustafa Ali. And not watching the ring awareness there. Lashley caught Ali. Oh, wait a minute. He'll be going for another dominator. Oh, but this time spins out with it. And Lashley may have won himself the United States Championship, and Ali kick is out right at the last second. We got a board burner on our hands tonight for the United States Championship. Whether you like Ali, whether you like Lashley, no matter who you support in this matchup, Columbus, Ohio is coming unglued for this championship main event at hand. The matchup, oh, there's Ali turning the tides of this matchup. I was about to say the matchup already had turned the tide a few moments ago. Ali went for that springboard drop kick. Lashley got out of the way and almost won himself the United States Championship off a couple of powerful maneuvers. And Mustafa Ali ain't gonna give up without a fight. The heart and soul of Friday Night SmackDown for one damn reason, and that's Mustafa Ali never gives up from bell to bell. Lashley down and out. Ali going where he's most comfortable. On the top rope, hits that splash, but Bobby Lashley calculated it from earlier and got the knees up. And just like that, the momentum shifts in this matchup for the United States Championship. Ali is in trouble right now. There's a kick by Ali. Back and forth we start to go. As we enter these championship rounds, I like to call them. In the deep waters of these matchups, this is where you test your heart. This is where you test your intestinal fortitude. And this is where you test where you become a champion. As back and forth we go. Lashley now at the counter, and an STO takes Ali off his feet. Ali able to catch the kick. Both these men going tit for tat right now. They're on Saturday night's main event. The champion is unloading. This is what Ali's got to do. I don't know if he's going to be able to beat Lashley at his own game, but at least he can try to outstrike Bobby Lashley. Now, Lashley just had it scouted. You see him just blocking everything Ali had right there. Now Lashley whipping Ali off into the corner. What strength by the challenger. There's the champion. Wait a minute, schoolboy. Rope break right there. Ali trying to steal the victory and retain the United States Championship here tonight. What has Mustafa Ali got in mind for his challenger? I'm sure Ali has put together a blueprint to try to defeat. Wait a minute. What a Spanish fly by the champion. Catching the challenger in the midst of combat. Headed up to the top. Dropping the leg from the skies above. And that's got to do it. Still the United States champion. Lashley survives. A kick out at damn near 2.9. The challenger survives for another moment in your United States Championship main event. The Spanish fly followed by that leg drop from the heavens. Not enough to keep Lashley down, but Lashley goes falling down to the outside of the ring. What a United States Championship matchup on hand. Lashley's dazed. Ali back to the sky. Springboard moonsault to the outside by the champion. Ali is rolling in your Saturday night's main event. And now back inside. Corkscrew over the top rope. This is what Ali's got to do. High flying maneuvers are going to be, if anything, what Mustafa Ali needs to defeat Bobby Lashley here tonight. Piece together the right maneuvers, and you'll walk away still the champion. Springboard again, frog splash to the lower back. A series of maneuvers. Will that be enough by Ali? Lashley gets the shoulder up. What the hell does Mustafa Ali got to do to retain his United States Championship here tonight? All that offense, and again, Ali's got no choice but to throw caution in the wind and head to the top rope here in Columbus, Ohio. Drop kick takes the challenger off his feet. The drop kick that he looked for earlier could be the end of this contest, but Lashley again gets the shoulder up. Ali's got to be sweating right now, wondering what the hell he's got to do to keep this destroyer that's lying in wait and put him away. Lashley, oh wait a minute, Lashley attacking Ali, got him in the air, Dominator! And that might do it, Lashley to the cover. We have a new United States champion. Wow, what a matchup here on Saturday night's main event. You know, you might not like Bobby Lashley, you might not like his attitude, but there is no questioning the result of your Saturday night's main event affair tonight. Ali threw everything he had and just a little bit more at the challenger. But at the end of the day, the Almighty was simply the better man on December the 21st, 2022. A new United States champion here tonight.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE United States champion, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
A new United States champion at hand. Friday Night SmackDown Zone, the Almighty Bobby Lashley. And how will Bobby Lashley ride this momentum into Sunday night, January the 1st, less than 2 weeks away, when Lashley enters the 30-man Royal Rumble matchup? What a Saturday night's main event. Thank you for joining us this night, and we will see you on Monday Night Raw for the AJ Styles and Randy Orton Pick Your Poison event. Thank you, and good night from Columbus, Ohio.
Game face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'm a